As the Middlesex County Federation of Democratic Women President, a sitting three-term Democratic councilwoman in the Township of North Brunswick, and a lifelong Middlesex County Democrat, today it is my privilege to honor our Middlesex County Chair, Helen Gottlieb. Serving the Middlesex County Democratic Organization for 3 decades, Helen exemplifies party loyalty, party politics, and party unity, always instilling the importance of the principles of our great Democratic Party. She is well respected by all who have had the privilege of working with her. The Middlesex County Democratic Organization, including our state legislators, freeholders, mayors, council members, committee men and women, have heavily relied on Helen's strong work ethic, her enthusiasm, her fundraising abilities, her organizational skills, seeing them through many successful Democratic elections. An educator by profession, Helen has spent her life advocating effectively for her students, her community, and her Democratic Party. From teacher to assistant principal, from the Township of Edison's vice chair to the Middlesex County vice chair, Helen has succeeded in each. Helen has spent 30-plus years empowering and promoting Democrats. She is a true trailblazer as she entered the political world at a time when women's representation was not as prevalent as it is today. Her involvement has been critical to the growth and development of women's representation in the political arena. New Jersey's Assembly 1999 Woman of the Year, Middlesex County's 1993 Woman of Excellence, and the NJEA 1990 Teacher of the Year, and most recently the 2011 Peg Roberts Award winner are only a few of samplings of Helen's achievements and recognitions. Yet Helen's greatest achievement is being a devoted wife to the Honorable Joel Gottlieb for over 50 years, and a loving mother to 2 children and 2 grandchildren. Helen has demonstrated that women can balance strong and constant family life, a successful professional career, volunteer in community-based organizations, and have a powerful role in Middlesex County politics. Helen is most deserving of today's honor as she has campaigned, fostered, and rallied for a Democratic Party that she loves. Please join me in saying thank you and God bless you for all that you have done for all of us.
Helen, this certainly is bittersweet because the thought of Middlesex County without you is something that is not easily imagined. And you've been with us for a long time and you've helped so many of us. At the same time, it is absolutely wonderful to be here today and listen to so many accolades, so many thanks, and so many accurate descriptions of Helen Gottlieb. Courageous, energetic, hardworking, democratic, and mentor. It was mentioned several times today. Helen was certainly my mentor, getting involved in politics over a decade ago. And we have so many stories to share and so many fun times. I want to share one quick one, and Helen will appreciate this, I hope. And that is that Helen is a tenacious campaigner. And I think it was Camille who said, tough. Tough, energetic, relentless. When you go on the campaign trail with Helen, you better be prepared to campaign. And I remember when I first got started, Helen would work with me every day. And I would greet her with good morning, and she would say, good morning, how many houses did you knock on, or how many doors did you knock on, how many houses did you visit? This was the type of thing. And because our districts, 33 and 62, actually border one another, we were able to campaign together in the early years often. And one of the things that we used to do was when we knocked on a door and we met a neighbor, we would very often like that neighbor to know that we weren't from Trenton and we weren't from another county. We were from Edison. And in this case, in a committee race, we were close. So if we were on the block of our home, we would point to our house and we'd say, I live right there, I'm your neighbor. And then if we were 2 blocks over, we'd say, yeah, I live around the corner, I'm on the block. Well, you do this in the district, sometimes you're 15, 20 blocks away, and the people don't know where you are, but we would do it anyway. Well, we're right over there. And so it was that big pine tree, we're over there. Well, that became a joke for us. You know, we would meet people, we'd be in East Brunswick or somewhere, and someone goes, where are you guys from? We go, well, we're right over here. We're right over there. And we did it for years. Well, I'll never forget the time that we had a press conference once on Stephenville Parkway in front of Helen's house for something else. And by sheer accident, Helen's house was framed in the background. And Helen was speaking, and I kept waiting for her to say, this is an issue that's important to me, I happen to live right here. And it was the one opportunity that she had to say that she lived right here. And she didn't do it. And I pulled her aside and I said, Helen, I said, you should have told them you lived right here. And for those of us who know Helen, she hates to miss an opportunity. And if you can imagine the look of missed opportunity on her face. And I just wanted to share that with you and remind you, because I have a feeling that when she's down in Florida, everything's relative. It's not that far. I-95 goes right up. And I'm thinking that she's going to be in there, and they're going to say, well, it's nice to see you. Where you're from? She's going to go up the road. A little bit. I can't thank Helen enough. Everything that has been said today is so true. She is has been so good for our party and for us on a personal level. We are going to miss you for sure. I am personally going to miss you for sure. And on behalf of the Middlesex County Democrats, we would like to present you with a gift, if I can find it. Okay, Helen. This is for you. It's something to keep you busy, because something we know, Helen's always going to be pretty busy. Helen, thank you so much.
You have no idea how true it is. I live just over there. That was a standing joke. There was another one that he's going to laugh at. And that is in the early years when he was first being introduced, and I was introducing, and we were at all these fundraisers and so on. He would grab a beer, and I would take it away from him and tell him, no, you have to always have a Coke. I'd never let him drink a glass of beer or anything but Coke. Poor guy. Anyway, I hope this is what I'm hoping it is, because... It is. And I am going to open it now if I can. You need a knife. I'm stubborn, guys. Who has a pen knife? Got it. Yeah, I'm still strong. It's a box within a box within a box within a box. Now I need somebody to cut it. It's an iPad! I can't tell you how much I wanted this! Because, and you're going to think, I'm going to cry, but I'm trying not to cry. But I wanted this so much because it will allow me to keep up to date by emails and so on, even if I'm in the hospital getting my transplant. And I will get there.
Yes.
I will
Yes,
get
you
there.
will.
But this will allow me, and I'm going to ask you to please call me, please email me, because I gotta know what's still going on. I can't, you can't just cut me off, because I won't allow any to be cut off. I love this county, I love this party, and I will give you whatever strength I have to make sure that Democrats continue to be elected. I want to thank the committee, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank my husband. Please stand. Joel Watley. On June 3rd, we will be married 50 years. And as he always says to people, 30 of which were happy. Anyway, he's put up with a lot of missed dinners, a lot of meetings and so on, and he's always been supportive. And I don't think I could have done a job, children, and a political life without that man's support. He's wonderful. And of course, the support that I get from him through this illness, which is temporary, is just phenomenal, phenomenal. He's a great man, and I'm very lucky. I really am. I want to thank you all so much. It's hard to say I'm done, but I'm done. I will be at the chairman's reorganization, and I will lead that. But then my duties are done. But I have had one phenomenal run. I have enjoyed it so much. I'm going to leave you with a little legacy. My gift to all of you are the following principles that I have lived by in my political life. I didn't make them up, but I have lived by them. They come from the Laws of Public Policy by Morton Blackwell. 1, don't ever get mad except on purpose. Don't treat good guys like you treat bad guys. Number 3, an ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of cleverness. 4, actions have consequences. 5, never miss a political meeting if you think there's the slightest chance you'll wish you had been there. 6, you cannot make friends of your enemies by making enemies of your friends. True. 7, there's no such thing as a free lunch. 8, there's no such thing as paradise. And 9, in politics, you have your word and your friends. Go back on either and you're dead. And you know that's true. Follow these and you'll go far, further than I ever did, but maybe you'll last as long too. Thank you all so much for coming. I love you, I love you, I love you.